Hey everybody, Super Squee here, the emotionally unstable gamer channel on YouTube, with a mount now, and I don't even know if this is going to actually be worth it, but I went and grabbed it just because, and now everything's hitting me, and I'm going to go invisible, so they'll leave me the fuck alone. And for all we know, this video may end up being like 5 minutes long tops. But I found out what that NPC was and why like a million things spawned next to it. It has to do with a level 10 rogue quest. I don't know if that rogue quest is still a thing that like is used. In weeks past, all those living atop Teldrassil have found their memories blurry, as if time itself seized a portion of their lives. We break from this haze to find that Fandral Staghelm and many of his closest followers have disappeared without a word. But in his place, Shando Stormrage awoke from the dream and returned to his beloved Tyrande Whisperwind. And with his return came Alexstrasza and Ysera, to, at long last, offer their blessings upon Teldrassil. Though a small corruption lingers, desperately longing to be cleansed, the bowels of Teldrassil itself seem changed. Growth has begun anew. None know what to expect next, but Malfurion and Tyrande reunited, a new hope dawns on the Kaldorei. Hope for lasting relief from this shadow that has been cast on our people for so long. The shade of Kaldorei closes its eyes and fades away. Anyways, it had to do with a rogue quest. And I don't know if you can actually do the quest anymore or not. Because it might be a specific rogue quest for Night Elf rogues when they're out here. Oh shit. I just turned it into her. That's interesting.
Is there trouble?
It is good to see you again, Melderis. I see you have succeeded in collecting the waters of the Moonwells on behalf of Gorithris Moonrage. I hope you have learned much along the way. Indeed, I have spoken to Gorithris on my way here, and he has gifted me with the waters you have been gathering. They may well prove useful sooner than we'd imagined. Strangely, the growing corruption we've felt is actually a good sign. Teldrassil has been burdened with the taint for a long time, and thanks to the blessing of the dragon aspects, only now is it coming to the surface in the form that we might strike against. As Teldrassil purges itself of the corruption that has perverted its growth for all these years, a malevolent growth has formed near the tree's edge, south of here. We have an opportunity to strike out and purge the source of the fell moss that has tainted the gnarl pine, the timberlings, and everything else. With the water that you've collected from the Moonwells and the renewed strength of Teldrassil herself, I can grant you great power for a short while. Put an end to this corruption, Malderis. Oh shit. Moonlight, tidal pool, summon a beam of light, and starfall. Okay, did this make me move faster too? I guess it didn't expect me to have a mount at this point, so it just wants me to walk. I don't remember this quest. I love that I looked over at my chi spears and was like, what is that? Is that a new bar? And then realized that's just part of fucking everything. Corrupted Gnarlpine. Yeah, see, the Corrupted Gnarlpine get the new model. Oh, so it's like kind of an endurance thing where I have to just keep going. I mean, in that case, you guys can suck it. I'm just going to run through because I don't have to kill all of you. But it's weird that they'll use the new models for like these demonized ones, but they won't just reuse these new models for... I guess because these are new spawns. This isn't a quest that was originally in Classic. So it's like anything they didn't have to change, they just kept what was there because they haven't updated the model yet. Which I guess is kind of fair. It's good use of resources. But I don't know how they redid Cataclysm, so for all I know, they didn't have to remove anything necessarily. But I would have thought, like, if you're recoding the whole area, I would assume it's recoding it And I know nothing about this, so, you know, I may be super, super wrong. How am I supposed to kill you? Oh, there it goes. If they're having to recode it anyways to, like, reset all of this shit, then why not just use the Burning Crusade models instead, considering that they started using the, or not Burning Crusade, Wrath of the Lich King models instead, because they use the Wrath of the Lich King, like, fucking wolf models now, and they're not the same model, which means they had to replace them. In, in Northshire Abbey is where they use them. Like, the Blackrock wargs are fucking the same, like, I don't remember what they're called, like, saber wolves or whatever the fuck, that are in, Northrend. Smash. I wish I had other things I could abuse these powers on.
What is nature's call?
Alune be praised. Everything I had encountered suggested this corruption to be buried deep within Teldrassil itself. I had worried we might never be able to strike at the source without killing the World Tree. I am thankful I was wrong. Oh, girl. Oh, girl. If you would have waited a couple years, fucking Sylvanas would have done it for you. Malfurion was the start of this great turn of fortune. Perhaps I will seek him out before I depart to the wilds again. Thank you, Melderis. Thank you for everything you have done. You are sure to be a great hero someday. No, he won't, because I'm gonna fucking delete his ass right after this. Our tasks are done here for now. The water proved to be of great importance, but it wasn't originally meant for me. Go ahead and bring it back to Corythus at the crossroads. I'm sure he'd like you to deliver it to its original destination. Okay, well, I guess we're not completely done here. I guess while we're walking, I'll do my PvP talent that I'll never fucking use, because it's just adaptation, because that's what I fucking like using. I'm guessing we go to him, and then he sends us to Darnassus, possibly, to go, like, give it to Tyrande. Seriously, buddy? Seriously? Do I have... Yeah, I have latency. Because I was like, I hit you, and it did no damage for a second, and that's weird, and I don't appreciate it, so, you know. Get off my dick, Moon Saber, Night Saber, whatever. Stop stalking me. I love that he's just waiting around over here for me. It is good to see you again. I sense that Tyrandrella's task went smoothly with you by her side. Thank you for returning to me so swiftly. I have but one last task to ask of you, shall we? Probably sells for more. It has been an undeniable honor to have met you. You are a testament to the nobility of your race. Go now and finish this final task. Take the waters to Tyrande Whisperwind in Darnassus.
Good luck.
I figured that I would be taking them to her. Which means I just go to the Temple of the Moon. Which means that you guys get to see a little bit more Darnassus. Yay! Good times. There's a moth. What a pretty little moth. So I'm kind of curious. I haven't seen this before either. It just looks like everybody's chilling over here and like getting drunk. Like priestess, dignitaries, and they're all 110, so I don't know if this has to do with Legion shit or if this is supposed to be like after BFA's type of shit. just get made. It's like I've been living under a rock, which on the one hand is kind of cool when I do shit like this, because then I get to experience it and be like, oh, that's cool, I didn't know that was there. Because at first I thought it was like that mini holiday, like that Kirin Tor pub crawl thing, but then I realized there were no portals or anything, and the calendar said that nothing is going on. It's a really big carpet. I know it's just a texture on here, but I mean, is this a carpet or is it a path? Because it looks like it's some type of carpeting, and there's like leaves around the side. Like, would this even make sense? Like, realistically, how do they clean that? I mean, this world has magic, so I guess it wouldn't be too weird. Ugh, home of the Kaldori. It says the quest is up. So I'm wondering if that leads me to a new zone, which, if it do, that ain't gonna happen with this guy. Because he is temporary to finish the Night Elf starting zone. Hello, badass warrior women. How do you do? I like the music in here. I like those ambient crickets. I feel like this quest is probably going to send me to Darkshore, but we're going to look at it. Lordanal. I'm assuming that is the next zone.
In her light,
how fare you, young one? Ah, the blessed waters from our moonwells, you have borne witness to the spirit of Kaldori, then. In recent times, I've come to find that the spirit offers more questions than it does answers, but such is the continuing nature of discovery that drives us in our darkest hour. I will offer you the simplest answers that I can. Malfurion has returned to me, to us, but harsh times are yet upon us. Staghelm is gone, and the world is racked with pain. Malfurion has much to mend, and he will need help.
There is a time for patience, and a time for action.
So I'm pretty sure that's it. I'm gonna look through this real quick. Yeah, so that's for Darkshore. But, so that's it, everybody. That's the end of Teldrassil. Thank you for watching. I appreciate you being here, even if you skip through and watch certain parts. Remember to wash your hands, and I love you guys. Bye-bye!